as we were discussing about the forfeiture of shares, if I'm not wrong. Kindly confirm. This is the topic that
Yes,
we were
sir.
doing in the last session. And we were just discussing about the basic concept of forfeiture, if I'm not wrong. I guess we just covered the meaning of the forfeiture, wherein I've told you that forfeiture is basically cancellation of the allotted share because of the non-payment of the any installment by the subscriber of the shares. And in case of the forfeiture of share, we will have to pass entry. We will have to pass the journal entry to indicate the forfeiture in the books of account. That we for that in order to understand that we did, I guess, few examples to understand the concept. Uh, and I think one question we had also solved one question based on the forfeiture. Can you confirm if we did question number 23 in the last session?
It was homework.
It was the homework question, okay. So just tell me whether you are able to solve the question or not, or you want me to solve the. I guess case one we already did in the class. I gave case two and case three for the home. Grade 9, Shiva.
Yes, sir.
So you were able to solve that or not?
Yes, sir. We were able to solve.
Okay. In that case, I guess we can move to the next topic. Then Prerna, just let me know if you want me to solve the question. I can do that for you, and only then we'll move to the next topic. No response, so I'm assuming that you must have done it. And
Yes,
if you
sir,
have done it, done now. All right, so let's move to the next topic, which is forfeiture of shares issued at premium. Until now, we were discussing the forfeiture of those shares which has been issued at par. But now we'll discuss the forfeiture of shares if they were issued at a premium. So kindly put this heading on your notebook. Put this as the heading on your notebook, and we'll discuss few questions based on this situation. Understand the concept. It's coming. Okay, so let's start with this small example. So it says, example number one says, company have issued 1,000 shares having a face value of 10 at a premium of rupees 2 per share, payable rupees 4 on application including premium, 3 on allotment, which is 3 on first call, and balance on final call. Mr. X, who have applied for 100 shares, failed to pay the allotment money and first and final call. Therefore, his shares were forfeited past journal entry for the forfeiture of shares. Okay, so question is pretty simple. Only difference in this question is that this time, this time issue price include the premium amount as well. Okay, so we'll have to understand how do we treat the situation if there is premium included in the face value. So let's solve this question just a moment. So let me just simplify this question a little for you. It says in the question that company have actually issued 1000 shares, but there is one subscriber who have applied for 100 share. He have defaulted in the payment of the allotment, first and final call money. So let's write that. Mr. X is that subscriber. Mr. X had failed to pay in respect of how many shares? 100 shares. In respect of 100 shares. Company wanted to raise funds in respect of 100 shares in the installment, and company have decided to raise the entire amount in three installments, 4 rupees on application, including premium of what's the amount of premium, including premium of 2 rupees. So that means on application, company will be collecting 4 rupees, including 2 rupees for premium. That means towards face value, company is only collecting 2 rupees and 2 rupees in respect of the premium. Then on allotment, company was willing to raise 3 rupees on allotment. Then on first call, 3 rupees on the first call as well, and the remaining amount on the final call. Obviously, the remaining amount will be how much? Anyone, please tell me. Tell me what will be the amount of final call. 3 plus 3 plus 2, it is 8. So final call will be of 2 rupees. Am I clear? Is it clear, everyone? Final call will be of 2 rupees.
Yes, sir.
And after totaling this, you must ensure that total of this should be 12. 4 plus 3 plus 3 plus 2. It should be equal to 12. All right. Now see, it says in the question that Mr. X have applied for 100 shares, failed to pay allotment, first and final call. That means all the calls were made due. When application was due, he paid the application. When allotment due, he did not pay the allotment. Right? Even the first call was due, but he did not pay the first call. And when the final call was due, he did not pay the final call itself. He only paid the application. All right, is that clear? Okay. Now we need to pass the journal entry. I'm sure all of you remember the journal entry for the forfeiture of share. Right? Everyone? Journal entry for the forfeiture of share. Anyone? Please tell me. Anyone? Please tell me the journal entry for the forfeiture of share.
Share capital account debit to
Share capital account debit.
to share forfeiture account.
Yes. To
Share
forfeited account. And to calls in arrears account. Is that right?
yes, sir.
Okay. Now see, how much shares are being forfeited? 100 shares are being forfeited, right? And we have to multiply the number of shares being forfeited with the called up value, right? We multiply this with the called up value. Tell me what will be the called up value in this case? What will be the called up value in this case? What will be the called up value? Anyone finding it difficult to find out the called up value?
Sir, 12.
Okay. So see, Prerna will always find out the calculate the called up value excluding the premium. Premium
Yes,
is not counted as the called up value. Excluding premium, tell me the called up value.
10.
Called up value cannot exceed the face value. Keep that in mind. So called up value is only 10,
Okay, sir.
right? Because company have asked for the allotment as well. Company asked for the first and final call as well, but company did not get these amount. So apart from the application, company did not get any amount. However, company have asked for the payment of the allotment first and final call. So therefore, the called up value is 1,000. 100 into 10 into 1. Okay. Now, what amount will be shown? What amount is being forfeited? Whatever the amount that Mr. X have paid on a lot application can only be forfeited, na? He only paid for the application. That amount can only be forfeited. Is that right?
Yes.
Now, there is important point here. Now, in respect of 100 share, we have already collected application. Tell me, at with what price I should multiply 100? 100 into what? What was the amount of application? Tell me, what was the amount of application? Amount of application was 4 rupees per share, but that include premium. All right. And here is an important point. We will write down the amount excluding the premium if it has already been collected. Since the application money has been received, so therefore, while writing the amount of application, we won't include the premium in it. We will simply multiply 100 into 2 only, which will be 200. We cannot write 4. That is why I have written here above the example. You can see if there is premium on any installment and such premium has already been received, then no entry will be required for that. We don't have to while we don't have to show the amount of premium while passing the journal entry if it has already been received. So amount of application, amount of premium which is included in the application amount has already been received by the company and therefore no entry is required for that. If premium is in pending, then we will have to show that while passing the journal entry, and we'll discuss that in the upcoming example, the next example. But for now, just tell me share capital account debit to share forfeited account. So we'll forfeit the application money. But the application money was actually 4, but that include the amount of premium. Since the premium has already been collected, we cannot show the amount of premium. So 100 into 2 only instead of 4. And on what installment the amount is still in years. In respect of 100 share, Mr. L did not pay the allotment first and final one. So 3 plus 3 plus 2 will be 8. That is 800. Got it? Is this clear, everyone? Kindly confirm if this is clear or not.
Yes, sir, it's clear.
So it says we will write down the narration being 100 shares forfeited on failure to pay allotment, first call, final. Done. Shall we move to the next example? Everybody is able to understand this?
Yes, sir.
If you want to write this down, please note it somewhere. Please write this below the solution of this question. Amount of premium which has already been collected with any installment need not to be shown, not to be taken into consideration while while journalizing the entry for the forfeiture of shares. All right. So amount of premium which has already been collected along with any installment need not to be taken into consideration while passing the journal entry for the forfeiture of shares. So then what about the premium which is not yet collected, which is still in arrears? If there are if there is any amount of premium which is not yet collected, that needs to be shown separately while passing the journal entry of the forfeiture of shares. But premium which has already been collected need not to be shown. I hope this is clear. Everybody, is this clear or not? Is that clear? And also one more point, order value
Yes, sir.
cannot be greater than the face value. While passing the journal entry for this question, we just did share capital account debit 100 into 10. We did not multiply this with 12 because the order value can never be greater than the face value. Please write that as well. Order value of share can never be greater than face value of share. Done? Is that clear, everyone? Let's move to the next example. Example number 2. It says company issued 1,000 shares having a face value at a premium of 2 per share, payable 3 on application, including 1 for premium, rupees 3 on allotment, rupees 4 on first call, including 1 rupee for premium, and balance on final call. Mr. X, who have applied for 300 shares on subsequent failure to pay allotment and first call, company have decided to forfeit his shares, fast journal. So see, in this question, how many shares are being forfeited? 300 shares are being forfeited. Shares are being forfeited, and amount of installment on this on the share are as given in the question. On application, it was 2 per share. Sorry, not 2 per share, it was 3 per share. 3 rupees per share. Then on allotment, on allotment, 3 per share including 1 rupee for premium. That is 2 plus 1, 2 rupees for the face value and 1 rupee for the premium. Right? And on allotment, it says 3 rupees on allotment. On first call, it was 4 rupees on first call, including 1 for premium. So that means towards face value 3 rupees and towards premium 1 rupees. And balance on final call. Balance on final call. So could you please tell me the amount of final call for this question? Tell me. What will be the final call? 3 plus 3 plus 4 is 10. And total issue price was 10 plus 2. Face value was 10 rupees. Premium was 2 rupees. So it will be the amount of final call. 2 plus 3 plus 3. 3 plus 6. Yeah, 2 rupees. Final call will be of 2. Right? Now let's read the question. Says Mr. X, who have applied for 300 share on subsequent failure to pay allotment and first call. That means he did not pay the allotment money, he did not pay the first call. And as soon as he did not pay the first call, company have forfeited the 300 share. That means company did not even ask for the final call. You understand that? Company asked him to pay the application. That is, company have made the application due. He paid the application. Company made the allotment due. He did not pay the allotment. Company made the first call due. He did not pay the first call. And after that, company have decided not to ask for the final call and simply forfeit his share. So not the company have asked for the final call, neither company got the final. All right. All right. Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
Is it? Okay. So could you please tell me the called up value in this question? What will be the called up value?
Application.
Called up value will only include the amount of face value, not the premium. So company have asked for the application, yes. Company asked for the allotment, yes. Company asked for the first call, yes.
8.
So the total called up value will be 2 plus 3 plus 3. That will be 8 rupees per share. Right? How did we come to 8 rupees? Basically by adding 2 plus 3 plus 3 equals to 8. We don't count amount of premium while counting the called up value. Right? And could you also tell me the amount that company have actually received? Company have actually received excluding premium. What amount company have actually received excluding premium?
2.
Company have received the application amount only, right? That is 3 rupees, but we won't be counting the premium amount, that will be 2 rupees only. So this is the amount that we have received towards the face value, and that was the called up value out of the face, right? Now let's pass the journal entry. Journal entry will be same. Entry will be same. Share capital account debit to share forfeited account to calls in arrears account. So share capital account will be debited by number of shares forfeited 300 into called up value, which is 800. Sorry, 8 rupees. It will be 2400. And company will be able to forfeit the amount of application only, excluding the premium. So 300 into 2. So why they are not including premium? Because if the premium has been received on any installment, that premium is not counted. 300 into 2 will be 600. All right. And what will be the amount? What will be the cause in areas? Now, this is very, very important. By counting the cause in areas, you will be counting the amount of premium as well. So, what amount are still in areas? We have asked for the allotment, he did not pay the allotment. Company asked for the first call, he did not pay the first call. What is the total amount due towards Mr. X? Tell me. Mr. X have to pay the allotment money, that is 3 rupees, and Mr. X have to pay the first call money as well. That is 4 rupees. Now, this is important to understand that whenever you calculate the calls in area, and if there are any premium which is in pending, then you will have to calculate, you will have to include that premium as well. While counting the calls in areas, you will have to include the amount of premium. But while counting the share forfeited, you won't write down the amount of premium which is actually received. So a premium which has already been received need not to be reflected while passing the entry. But any premium which is not yet received, which is in pending, that need to be written while passing the journal entry. So therefore, 300 into 7.
But so how will it balance?
Yeah,
We
we'll
won't
talk
get
about
the
that.
same amount, right?
Yeah, that is what I'm going to tell you. But just multiply it. 300 into 7 will be 2100. Right? Now you can see there is difference arising, right? And that difference is arising because of the premium. So to balance the equation, what we will do, we'll simply debit security premium reserve account. Security premium reserve account on 300 share, whatever the amount of premium is still due, that will be debited. So 300 into how much amount is in pending for the premium? It is 1 rupees only. Na? So 300 into 1. Now we will be able to tell you the equation, right? Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so this is the solution for the example number 2. Let me check if I have any other example. Okay, example number 3, and I think I have one more example after that. So, all right, let's do one thing. Let's try question number 3, example number 3, and I want you to try this question this time. Okay, just read the entire statement carefully and try passing the journal entry on your own. I'm giving you 5 minutes. Do it. Done. So in the example number 3, it says Mr. X have applied for 400 shares. That means he will be forfeiting 400 shares. And this time the face value is 10 rupees and premium is 4. So the total value of the share is 10 plus 4. And it says that company is willing to collect the entire amount on installment of application allotment first and final call. So application will be 3 rupees including one premium, 3 rupees. Allotment will be 3 rupees and first call will be of 3 rupees. And the balance will be on the final call. So 2 plus 2 plus 6. balance on final call, including 1 rupee for premium as well. So that means this will be 5. This is 2 plus 1. This is again 2 plus 1. This is again 2 plus 1. And this is 4 plus 1. And ensure that sum total should be 14 rupees. Right? Is that clear? 3, 3, 3 plus 5. That means on application 2 plus 1, 2 rupees for the face value, 1 rupee for the premium. 2 rupees for the face value and 1 rupee for the premium in case of the lot as well. On first call again 2 plus 1, and for the final call 4 plus 1, and totaling this we will get 10 plus 4, that is 14. Is that clear, everyone?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now it says Mr. X has on subsequent failure to pay allotment first call, company have decided to forfeit his share. So company have forfeited his share just after the first call. That means final call is not even made by the company. It simply means that when application was due, he must have paid the application, right? When allotment was due, he did not pay the allotment. When first call was due, he did not pay the first call as well. And thereafter, company did not ask for the final call. No payment is in fact made towards the final call as well. Okay. So in this question, could you please tell me what is the called up value? Called up value is
6.
6 rupees, right? 2 plus 2 plus 2. 2 rupees on application, 1 allotment, 2 on first call. We won't count premium while counting the called up value. All right. And what is the amount that we have already received excluding premium? What amount we have already received excluding premium? We have received on application total of 3 rupees, but when we exclude premium, that is 2 rupees only. 2 rupees has already been collected on application, excluding the amount of. Got it? I hope this is clear, everybody.
Yes.
So the journal entry in this case will be here capital account debit by 402 called up value, which is 6. This will be 2400. All right. Then share forfeited 400 into how much amount can be maximum of what amount that we can forfeit. 2 rupees per share can only be forfeited. That has been collected on application. 800, 400 into 2, 800. And remaining amount which is not yet paid, including the premium, which is in arrears, will be
8.
8 rupees. No, not 8. It will be 6 rupees. 2 plus
Yes.
1, 2 plus 1. On allotment first call. So 6. 24. Now again, since both the aspect of the entry is not tallying, therefore the amount that we have credited to cause in arrears by way of premium, we will have to debit that as well. So 400 into
2.
how much
Into
amount we have included in the premium? Yeah.
2.
800. This is the correct answer. Yeah, understood?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Everybody, everyone else, Shifa, you're not responding today. Is this clear or not to you? Danav, is that clear to you? Shifa, I'm not able to
Yes,
get your
it's clear.
voice, I guess. It's clear. Okay. All right then. So we'll discuss one more example. Question number 4. Example number 4. Try solving this as well. I'm giving you 5 minutes.
So, in the last question, shouldn't securities premium be 3? Why is it 2?
In the last question, security premium should be 3. That is what we are saying. No, see, security premium, which is in arrears, can only be debited to security premium reserve account. Security premium, which is in arrears, can only be debited to security premium reserve account. Now, see, since final call is not even made, final call was not even made, right? So the amount of premium due upon final call cannot be considered as the falls in arrears. A premium in allotment and first call is only due. Why? Because company have asked to make the payment of the allotment and first call. Since the company did not ask for the final call, therefore the premium included in the final call cannot be considered as the arrears. And therefore we won't be debiting this amount to the security premium reserve account by passing the journal entry.
Then, sir, we're not considering the securities premium of application at all, right?
Yeah, we are not considering that because we have already received that amount. We debit the security
But
premium
in
reserve account by that premium which is in arrears, which is due, which is outstanding. Correct?
yes, sir.
So on allotment and first call only, premium is still due. Why we are not including the final call? Because company did not in fact ask for the final call. Just after the first call, when the payment was not made by the subscriber, company have decided to forfeit each share. That means final call was not even made due, and therefore the premium on that amount cannot be considered as outstanding premium. Premium included in the allotment and first call will be considered as the outstanding premium, and that can only be debited to security premium reserve account. So let me summarize this. Only outstanding premium amount will be debited to security premium reserve account. Amount of premium that we have already received cannot be shown in the journal entry. Whether it has been received by allotment or first call or in any, with any allotment, with any installment, if we have received any premium, we won't be showing that while passing the entry. Only the outstanding premium will be debited to security premium reserve account, and that will also be included by calculating the calls in arrears. I hope this is clear now. Tell me if this is clear or not.
Yes, it's clear.
Let's try one more question. Let's do example number 4. Okay, everyone. See, in this question, Mr. X have applied for 500 shares. That will be forfeited. So 500 shares are being forfeited. On this, the total face value was 20 rupees at a premium of 4 per share. So the total value will be 24, 20 for the face value, 4 rupees for the premium. And decided to decided to raise the entire money by 4 installment. 6 rupees will be payable on application, including one for the premium, that is 5 plus 1. Then 6 on the allotment as well, 6 on first call, and 6 on the final call. 5 plus 1, 5 plus 1, 5 plus 1. All right, everyone. Now, it says in the question that on subsequent failure to pay first call and final call, company had decided to forfeit its share. So that means company have asked him to pay the final call as well, right? So that simply means when application was made due, he must have paid the application. When allotment was due, he must have paid the allotment as well. But when first call was due, he did not pay the first call, and company later asked him to pay the final call. But in the payment of the final call as well, he had defaulted. All right. So that means the total called up value in this case is what? What is the called up value in this case? Total called up value will be 20 rupees. Is that right? Excluding the premium. Is that clear? And what is the total amount collected? What will be the amount that received? Yeah, 5 plus 5. Application 5 rupees, on allotment 5 rupees, that is 7. Right? So the journal entry in this case, the journal entry will be 500 shares are being forfeited, having a called up value 20, that is 10,000. Share forfeited 500 into amount actually received 10, which is 5,000. Cost in area. How much amount is still in areas? So amount is still in area for the first call and final call, including premium, total of 12 rupees. While counting the cost in area, you always include the amount of premium. So which is 6,000. And then security premium reserve account, 500 into 500 into. Right, this is the end. Tell me if it is clear or not.
Yes, sir, it's clear.
Yes, sir, it's clear.
Okay. So this is how we treat forfeiture of share if the shares were issued at premium. Okay. And so this is it, both of you. I'm giving you one question for the homework. In fact, shall I give you 2 questions? Okay, just do one thing. Just solve question number 24. All right. So kindly take the screenshot of this question. Question number 24. This will be your homework. Done with the screenshot?
Yes, sir, done.
Done. So this is it, friend and Shifa. This is it for today. We'll discuss few more questions based on the forfeiture of share, and also discuss a new topic, which is reissue of forfeited share. When company cancel the shares because of the non-payment of any installment, after some time, company may decide to reissue these shares. And what treatment is required when the shares are reissued, we will talk about that in the